So I feel like I haven't done one in so long. I needed to do a makeup tutorial video. And I'm going to be doing it with the Champale, some Champale colors, or Champale influenced from the collection. So I'm going to start off with Dangerous Curve. And this is a shimmery paint pot. I'm just going to put this all over the whole eye, all the way up to the brow bone. And I feel like this collection came out perfect timing for the holidays. It's neutral colors, but it's definitely not bland. If you've looked or if you've seen any of the paint pots, even the lipsticks are really neutral, but they're shimmery. They're pretty. You know, they're very wearable from day to night. So we're just going to put this color all over. This color actually has more of a blue-purple look to it, which you can, of course, you know, incorporate your blues and purples with, but I'm going to go more brown, more neutrally. It's a little test swatch on my hand, and that's where I'm going from this. Okay, so once your lid is nice and coated, and you know, with these paint pots you just need so little bit for it to do its thing. Next, I'm going to be taking Mulch, which is my favorite brown color. Has a little bit of shimmer to it. This is Mulch. I hope you can see that. I'm really trying not to edit today, so it's going to be quickie. Back to old school. Okay, so I'm taking a really flat, almost like a really big 239 brush. This is my Maxine's mop, and I'm taking this into the crease, people. I'm going to leave the paint pot as the highlight. If you're in a rush for New Year's Eve, perfect. Use a paint pot that has a little shimmer to it, and there goes one step for you. Something like a Bare Study, or whatever base you use. If you have a base that has a shimmer to it, one less step to do. And I'm just going to get a closer mirror just to make sure I'm okay. Good. Okay. So I'm just going to pat that color on. Okay. We're going to do a little blending later, but right now we're just kind of placing the color right into the crease. And because it's such a wide brush, use something that's good for your crease area. If your crease area is a little bit smaller than mine, use a smaller brush. Then I'm going to be taking Handwritten, which is a matte brown, and I'm going to be taking a little smaller brush. It's a matte brown. If you don't have Handwritten, you have Embark, it will work too. When I tested on my hand, Embark didn't do what I wanted it to do, so I went with Handwritten and it was a little bit better. Okay, I'm going to take a close mirror, and this is going to be on your lid. And this one you can kind of brush on or wipe on. No, not a lot of pressure. And because the paint pot that we used was so shimmery, even though these colors are matte, it's going to come through and it's going to look really, really pretty. And, you know, it's going to be great for, say you have a New Year's Eve party, but it's not, you know, you're not going to the city, New York City, you're not going to like a major city, you're just going to be home with some kind of like family, friends, watching the ball, but you still want to be festive. You're not necessarily dressing up. You want to be a little festive with your makeup. This is a great way to do it because your base has that little shimmer to it, and it's just going to pop right through. But subtly, not like, you know, everyone likes to do some kind of glittery thing for the holidays, but it's really not appropriate if you have lots of glitter on your face and you're just going for like a family dinner and then watch the ball, play games. It's, you know, might not want to do all that shimmer. So this is a great way to do it, is using your base as your shimmer and using matter colors, and the base will poke through. A brown liquid liner. You can use black. I'm going to go ahead and use brown for myself today. I'm going to take a little feline pencil, any kind of really soft, coaly pencil that you can find or that you have. And I keep using this closed mirror because when I'm doing the liner, I really want it nice. And I'm just going to go in the outer corner of the lower lash line and work this into the waterline. Smudge a few times, blink hard a few times. Same thing on the other side. Leave it alone. I'm going to eventually take a little bit of a brush and blend it in after I do the mascara. Next mascara I'm going to do, the first is the Lash Prep and Prime. I don't know why I'm in this mirror because I can't see anything in this mirror. I don't even really wear glasses, but it's just too far away for these, you know, these steps. Is the face. I'm going to go with my good old-fashioned Comfort Mineralized Skin Finish. If you never picked this up, if you can still find it, go for it. It's a great bronze. It's a great, you know, highlight. It's a great, just give you color on your cheeks. And I always start, not always, I really, majority of the time will start my cheek action with a little bit of that color. Okay. Next, I'm going to do, something tells me I didn't bring my blush. Yes, I did. Okay, I'm going to do a little Dirty Plum. If you have, oh God, you could use a ton of different blushes. But just find something. I'm going to use a more plummy because everything's so neutral. I want a little pop of color. I already did the lips already, so the pop of color is going to be in my cheeks. Using a really fluffy brush. This is from, I don't know, I'm going to say Crown Brush that I got at the makeup show. And I'm just going to put that color on. Love Rush. Love Joy. If you want to stick with the browns, you could do Format. You could do, depending on your skin tone, if you want to do something like Amber and Rose, that would be pretty too. Okay, so my blush I feel is good. Just a little bit more on this side. I don't know, sometimes you guys can't see the blush on camera, so I know it's looking okay. But maybe when I take pictures, I'm going to take JESblankets, which is just like a beauty powder, highlighting powder. I'm going to take a 187 like skunk brush, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to just tap that into the color. I'm going to hit the tops of my cheeks, okay? Very pretty, very, you know, champagne. Just the tops of my cheeks, like literally right underneath your eye. Okay? And just going to run that up a little bit. And if you feel you took off too much blush while you're doing this, just go ahead and retouch. I'm going to touch this a little up here. Just a little. And with a slightly smaller brush, I'm going to hit my nose. I love this, the texture of the lip jellies. A little straight to your head. On the lips, and that's the look. If you want, and you want to jazz it up a little bit more, you can add a little bit more of the paint pot to the highlight. Remember the paint pot that I used, Dangerous Cave, actually has more of a purple tone to it. Can't really say, I don't know. Purple or gray, but I used browns with it. And that, I think, tied in when I used this blush that I used because the blush color actually has more of a plum tone to it. So I hope you guys like this look. Comment below. Tell me what you guys are doing for New Year's. I am obviously going to work again tomorrow. So, which is New Year's Eve is tomorrow. So I'll try and do another look if I have the time. But I am going to work early in the morning. Not early, but early in the morning. So, we'll see. It might be like